Hello everyone, welcome back. So today a special edition, a shorter than usual edition of Frag Chat, and we're just going to devote it to one fragrance. And here is Claire from the Smurfy Girly channel as usual with me. Link to her channel is in the description, and this person doesn't have a channel, but that's Sweetie.
She should.
It may happen yet. So that's Sweetie, otherwise known as Pussy Galore, Claire's cat. So we're going to be talking today about a new thing that we've been sent a sample of, and it's from a house that we've been quite impressed by, and the house is Gallivant fragrances, and the fragrance is called Tokyo. Claire, can you tell us a little bit more about that one?
Yes, so it's obviously inspired by Tokyo, which I understand is a
city in Japan. Indeed. And all their fragrances are named after cities around the world. There's Brooklyn, Tel Aviv, London, Amsterdam, Istanbul, to mention
I think this
some,
is
if not all.
The 7th?
Right.
Or is there already 7?
They're around 7-ish so far, yeah.
Anyway, so this one, Tokyo.
Yep. Tokyo.
The perfumer is Nicolas Bonneville, and he is based in Paris and trained under Francis Kurkdjian.
Ooh.
And also under Francois Caron.
Right.
So an up-and-coming talent,
okay.
From what I understand.
And he's learned with some big names there, 2 big names. You know, even I've heard of them. So they're very big perfume experts and perfumers. Okay.
So
the notes, should we talk about those?
Yes.
This fragrance is described by the company as zingy, spicy and woody, and the actual listed notes are yuzu, bergamot, black pepper, cardamom, wasabi, hinoki, cedar, incense, iris, rose, nutmeg, amber, sandalwood, patchouli and vetiver. They also said it's a playful tribute to Kodo, which is the Japanese way of fragrance, apparently. So we're not familiar with what that means. We were sent this small sample here. Thank you very much to Nick Stewart, the main man at Gallivant. So we've sprayed it on a paper strip here. So I think, Claire, it's about time you told us what you think about this one.
Yeah, so we did smell it once before.
Yes.
We'd had a few drinks. You couldn't even remember that. Sorry.
Don't tell the viewers that. Yes, we have tried it once before, so it's not a total first impressions, but clearly we haven't worn it a billion times.
No. So it is described as zingy, and I think zingy is a perfect way to describe it. It's got ginger in there, and it really does have this spicy feel. Like you can smell that there's nutmeg in there, ginger, very warming, but kind of fresh at the same time.
That was the cat.
Yeah, the cat's attacking her water.
Yeah, the cat's having a fight with the water bowl. But I agree, this is, I definitely think spicy is the big word here. It's sort of fresh, but it's one of those where it's a spicy form of freshness, not a citrusy dominant form of freshness or aquatic, but sometimes spicy things.
I think the ginger makes it spicy and fresh.
Yes.
And ginger can sometimes come off a bit soapy, but I don't think it comes off clean, but it doesn't come off soapy in here.
No.
Which
not
is good.
soapy, no.
Which is a very good thing.
And it's got black pepper, so there's these kind of that can almost give a sort of a freshness or a spicy freshness or an invigorating note to the fragrance.
I really love black pepper, and you can totally get it in here.
And I nearly always like stuff that has the note of nutmeg in it. For me, I've said it's a bit creamy. It's fresh, but it's got a creamy, I've said almost powdery feel.
Kind of creamy undertone, so it's not like completely creamy smooth, the whole thing, but there's this creamy undertone to the spices. Which is really nice, and a bit of sweetness. I'm not quite sure. Is that maybe the rose that's giving it that? I
felt that it was sweet, and I would have said it was almost a bit vanillic or ambrette seedy or benzoin, but they're not listed. It's not listed.
I would guess benzoin would be something I would be guessing was in there, although it's not listed. So. It does have that feel, but it is supposed to be smelling incensey, and I think it does that, but in a very light way, not in a smoky way.
I think. Obviously, I'm being influenced by the name, but if you imagine yourself in a traditional-looking Japanese home, and maybe you've had a shower or bath or whatever they do in Japan, and you put on maybe a white robe or something like that, whether you're a man or a woman, it's kind of like a Japanese take on freshness. Something subtle, a little bit exotic, but not in a sort of Middle Eastern oudi kind of way.
Yeah, and they probably have some incense sticks.
Yeah. Very alluring and appealing scent. Really like it, and quite different.
A little bit green as well. Like,
yes, I think it's green. Yeah.
Could be almost a slight touch of something a bit like galbanum or something like that, but not in a heavy-handed way at all. Just a subtle hint of something a bit green and powdery and smoky-ish. Not smoky, but
a hint of something. The spiciness, the incense.
The texture of it is sort of smoky rather than it smelling like smoke, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you can see wisps of smoke in the air as you smell it.
Quite dry fragrance, isn't it?
Yeah. Dry, it has a touch of sweetness, but there's a dryness as well. I think with a fragrance, unlike food or wine, you can have dry and sweet at the same time. I think this gets that.
Yeah.
I really like it, and that's why we wanted to make a quick, we just thought we'd do a special edition. Normally we do many subjects in a Frag Chat episode, but our other episode is going to be a bit long, so we thought we'd do a quickie just specifically on this one and to get our review out early as it's a new release.
And we love a quickie, don't we?
We do. It's one of my favourite things. So yeah, absolutely. Gallivant Tokyo, another good addition to their lineup. We've also really enjoyed Amsterdam that we just tried out recently. Which we have a bottle which was in a previous Frag Chat episode. So,
and what's really great about Gallivant is you can buy their sample set, it's 25 quid, get to try all the fragrances, and you're bound to like one of them, and then you can take that £25 off your full bottle purchase.
Which is
the bottles
good.
are kind of achievable prices because it's £65 for 30ml, nice travel size.
Right, 30ml, £65. So for niche, not bad. It's not the biggest bottle, but as we often say, sometimes when you've got a lot of fragrances, you don't need 100ml. So yeah, really nice, good first impression for both of us.
Yeah, it gets a thumbs up from me, definitely.
Absolutely. So we're going to maybe do more on that one in another episode, either on this Frag Chat or on our separate channels. We may mention it some more.
Yes, very impressed.
Thanks very much for watching. Let us know if you've tried any of the other fragrances from Gallivant. We'll put the link to their website in the description. And so far, we've really enjoyed everything pretty much that we've tried.
Yeah, my favourite was Brooklyn, which is a lemony, creamy, sweet thing that I really enjoyed.
Right. I think I like Amsterdam a lot.
Yeah.
After recently trying that one. So let us know if you've tried any of those. And as ever, let us know what our catchphrase should be, because we haven't got one for this program on the channel. Mine is Let's Project, so we'll just use that for now.
We can have that. Come on, let's do it.
Whatever you're doing in life,
Let's
project. See you in the next episode.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.